You think it's heartbreak, but this person did something deeper, something that didn't just hurt you. It changed the way you feel, think, and trust. At first, you call it heartbreak. That's the easiest way to explain it. You tell yourself it's just pain from losing someone, just missing them, just getting used to their absence. But deep down, you know it's more than that, because heartbreak fades, slowly, but it fades. This stays. It shows up in the way you overthink small things now, in the way you hesitate before trusting someone new, in the way you hold back, even when you want to open up, and you don't even realize when it started changing you. It wasn't just the moment they left. It was everything before that. The way they made you question yourself. The way they made you feel like you were too much, or not enough at the same time. The way you kept trying to fix things while slowly losing your own sense of peace. And that's what makes it different, because this wasn't just about losing someone. It was about losing the version of yourself you were before them, the one who trusted easily, the one who didn't overthink every word, the one who didn't feel like they had to protect their heart all the time. And now, you're left trying to understand what really happened. Was it just heartbreak? Or did they leave something deeper behind? Something you're still carrying without even realizing it? 1. It didn't start as pain. It started as confusion. The hardest part wasn't the pain. It was not understanding what was happening to you. In the beginning, it didn't even feel like heartbreak, not the kind people talk about. There was no clear ending, no one big moment where everything just stopped. Instead, it was confusing. You felt something was off, but you couldn't explain it. They were still there, still talking, still part of your life, but something didn't feel right anymore, and you kept trying to figure it out. You told yourself maybe it's just a phase, maybe you're overthinking, maybe you're the one making it complicated. So you adjusted. You started being more careful with your words. You started thinking twice before saying how you felt. You started holding things in, just to keep things calm. And slowly, you stopped being yourself. Not all at once, but little by little. You stopped expressing what bothered you. You stopped expecting the same effort back. You started accepting things that didn't feel okay, just because you didn't want to lose them. And that's where it started, not with heartbreak, but with you losing your own voice. Because every time you ignored how you felt, every time you convinced yourself it's not a big deal, something inside you changed, and you didn't even notice it happening, because you were too focused on keeping them, too focused on making things work, too focused on holding on to something that was slowly breaking you in ways you couldn't explain yet. And that's what made it deeper. Because by the time the heartbreak came, you were already not the same person anymore. 2. When you realize you're not the same anymore. It's not just that they hurt you. It's that they changed how you see everything. At some point, you start noticing it, not in a big, obvious way, but in small things. The way you think, the way you react, the way you feel in situations that never used to feel this heavy. You become more careful, more quiet, more guarded. You start reading between lines that aren't even there. You start questioning things that once felt simple. You start protecting yourself, even when there's no real danger. And that's when it hits you. This isn't just heartbreak, because heartbreak is missing someone. This is losing a part of yourself, the part that felt safe being open, the part that didn't overthink every little thing, the part that trusted without fear of being misunderstood or hurt. And now, that part feels distant, like it's not fully there anymore. And the hardest part? You didn't choose this. You didn't wake up one day and decide to change. It happened slowly, through moments that didn't feel right, through words that stayed in your mind longer than they should have, through situations where you felt unheard, unseen, or not enough. And instead of leaving, you stayed. You tried to fix it. You tried to understand them. You tried to hold on to what you thought was still there. But in doing that, you kept ignoring what it was doing to you. And now, even when they're not around anymore, you still feel it, in the way you hesitate, in the way you hold back, in the way you don't fully trust things that feel good, because something inside you learned, not everything that feels real is safe, and that's what makes it deeper. Because they didn't just leave a memory, they left an impact, one that stays, even after they're gone. 3. When you finally understand what they did to you. The scariest part isn't what they did. It's realizing how much it changed you. At some point, you stop blaming the situation. You stop trying to figure out why it happened, and instead, you start seeing what it actually did to you. Clearly, you notice how different you are now, how you don't open up the same way anymore, how you hold back things you used to say without thinking, how you protect yourself, even when someone hasn't done anything wrong. And that's when it clicks. This wasn't just heartbreak, because heartbreak is about losing someone. But this is about losing the version of yourself you used to be. The version that didn't question everything. The version that didn't feel the need to guard their emotions all the time. The version that didn't feel like love could turn into confusion so easily. And now, you carry that with you, even in new situations, even with new people. You try to move forward, you really do, but something inside you keeps reminding you, be careful, don't trust too fast, don't give too much this time. And those thoughts, they don't come from nowhere. They come from what you went through, from the moments you felt unheard, from the times you doubted yourself because of how they made you feel. And that's when the truth becomes heavy. They didn't just break your heart. They changed your emotional world, the way you see people, the way you understand love, the way you respond to closeness. And that's not easy to fix, because it's not just about healing from them. It's about finding your way back to yourself. And that takes time, because rebuilding trust, especially in yourself, is harder than letting someone go. 4. When you start finding yourself again. They changed something inside you, but they didn't take everything. For a long time, it feels like what they did stays with you, in your thoughts, in your reactions, in the way you hold yourself back, even when you want to move forward, and you start to wonder, will I always feel like this? Will I ever be the same again? But slowly, something begins to shift, not all at once, not in a dramatic way, but quietly, you start noticing small changes. You catch yourself opening up, just a little. You find moments where you don't overthink as much. You begin to feel a sense of peace, even if it doesn't last long at first. And that's how healing starts. Not by forgetting what happened, but by realizing it didn't destroy you. Yes, it changed you, but it also taught you something. It showed you what doesn't feel right. It showed you what you should never accept again. It showed you how important your voice, your feelings, your peace really are. And for the first time, you start choosing yourself, not out of pain, but out of understanding. You stop blaming yourself for what happened. You stop thinking you were too much or not enough. You begin to see that you were just giving your energy to the wrong place, and that changes everything. Because now, you're not trying to go back to who you were before. You're becoming someone stronger, someone more aware, someone who still feels deeply, but doesn't ignore themselves anymore. And yes, there are still moments where it hurts, still moments where old thoughts come back, but they don't control you the same way, because now you understand something important. What they did to you was real, but it doesn't define who you become next. And that's your power. So in the end, it was never just heartbreak, it was something much deeper. Because now you see it clearly. What you went through wasn't just about losing someone. It wasn't just about missing them or getting used to their absence. It was about what they left behind. The confusion, the self-doubt, the way you started questioning parts of yourself you were once sure about. That's why it felt heavier than normal heartbreak. Because they didn't just walk away, they changed something inside you. They made you doubt your voice. They made you hold back your emotions. They made you feel like you had to be less, just to be accepted, and that stays. Not because you're weak, but because it mattered. But here's the truth that changes everything. What they did to you was deep, but it's not permanent. Because the same awareness that made you realize what they did is the same awareness that helps you heal from it. You started seeing the patterns. You started understanding your own worth. You started realizing that love was never supposed to feel like losing yourself. And that's where everything shifts. Because now, you don't just walk away from them. You walk back to yourself, to the version of you that speaks freely, that trusts again, slowly but stronger, that doesn't shrink just to make someone else comfortable. And that's something they can't take from you. So yes, you thought it was heartbreak. But it was deeper than that. It was a lesson, a painful one, but one that showed you exactly what you deserve and what you should never accept again. And that's your power now. If this video spoke to you, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And in the comments, tell me what changed inside you after that experience, because sometimes what breaks you also shows you who you're meant to become.